Everybody in their grid positions. The green flag is now in the air.
Oh no, Germán makes a mistake! It's a free wide here in Salzburg, and this is absolutely unbelievable!
V divizi 5 jsou dva klasifikovaní, což znamená, že na druhém.
Hello race fans and welcome to Brno, Masaryk Circuit in the Czech Republic. Here we are on the starting grid and we are starting the second to last race weekend of the TCR Eastern Europe 2025 season, and we can't be more excited because the championship title fight is on, and it is absolutely on between Adam Koht, who has 175 points to his name, and Martin Kadlecik with 155 points. So the 20 points difference between the best two drivers with 4 races to go. 2 races here in Brno this weekend and then 2 final races of the season on Balaton Park, the brand new Hungarian racetrack, also included in the calendar of MotoGP and World Superbike Championship. We are here on another MotoGP track in Brno, of course, and here we are with the championship leader. Championship leader Adam Koht behind the wheel of his beautiful Hyundai Elantra and a TCR, entered by Yannick Motorsport, or Hyundai Yannick Motorsport, shall I be correct? And I'm gonna try to speak with Adam quickly. Adam, focused on the race, starting from pole position, looks good, and I believe it's gonna be good.
Yeah, pole position is really nice, but we now had a crash in the warming lap with Radoslav Obertal. He was warming the tires. I think he didn't see me, so...
Sorry, we need to clear the car now, thank you. We need to clear the car, so thank you very much, Adam. Thank you for the interview. We had to interrupt the interview because there is a chaos around this car, as we hear from Adam Koht. He had a crash in the formation, in a sighting club, after he went out from the pit lane. So there is a drama, and the mechanics were trying to fix this car as soon as possible, just to make sure to be all right for the race. This can be a crucial point. It can be a turnaround in a championship, so I hope for Adam chances that he will be able to race, so he has the fair chance of fighting for the championship title against, of course, Martin Kadlecik. Martin Kadlecik, number 301, so it will be another great fight between the both Hyundai Elantras and TCR of Hyundai Yannick Motorsport, and 2 Audis RS3 entered by Adidas Racing. So here we have both championship contenders. Number 301, Martin Kadlecik, starting from the 3rd place, and he can see the championship leader, Adam Koht, just in front of him, starting from the pole position. This will be a dramatic race, and we are going to see if the car of Adam Koht is all right after the clash with another car of Radoslav Obertal. So let's wait and see. Right now we have to clear the grid. Make sure you are joining us in a few moments for the first race of the second to last race weekend of TCR Eastern Europe Championship. Thank you very much.
Teď tady. Jdeme dál, nyní si vyhlásíme divizi 4 GTCčka. Na třetím místě se umístil Robert Lucák. Na místě druhém Josef Záruba.
5 minut do konce.
A pokud budou pokračovat, vítězem se stal Bronislav Formánek.
Mama, привет, папа.
Na počest nejrychlejší cíl Masarykovou hru.
Greetings from the commentary box of Masaryk Circuit. Greetings from the Masaryk Circuit here in Brno. We are ready to start the first race of the weekend of the TCR Eastern Europe here on the longest Czech permanent racetrack. And here you can see what was Adam Code talking about on the starting grid. This is a disaster for Radoslav Obertal, who crashed with Adam Code, the championship leader. So we are less one car just before the race has even started. And this is a disaster. This is a disaster for Radoslav Obertal, racing with number 69 Cupra TCR, entered by Express Auto Racing. And you could see on the grid how upset was Adam Code about what happened in the sighting lap. I mean, we do have 9 cars on the grid, and still the 2 drivers crashed into each other. That's something I've never seen in my life before, and it's hard to judge, of course. I didn't see the incident, neither do you, unless you are here on the track and you were just at the right spot at the right moment. But I can't imagine that it was some mistake done by Adam Code, who is so experienced driver, championship leader, title contender. Well, anyway, this was pretty unfortunate. I also hope for the best for Radoslav Obertal for the second race of the weekend, which is going to take place tomorrow. And we are almost ready to start the formation lap here in Brno. So let's get ready for another race of Masaryk racing days. We have the green lights, which means the cars may start the formation lap. So it is once around 5.4 kilometers long racetrack here in Brno, and then it will be the standing start. Second to last race weekend of the 2025 season, and the battle for the title is absolutely on between Adam Coate and the second placed driver, who is of course Martin Kadlecik. As I said on the grid, it's 175 points to the name of Adam Coate and 155 points for Martin Kadlecik so far after 4 race weekends in Red Bull Ring, on Salzburg Ring, in Most, on Slovakia Ring, and this time here we are in Brno to see another 2 races. And of course the main target for Martin Kadlecik will be to win at last 1 race here, to beat Adam Coate and to keep his championship chances alive. Because on Slovakia Ring it wasn't that good for Martin Kadlecik. Adam Coate won both races on Slovakia Ring during the previous race weekend, and in both races Martin Kadlecik finished second behind Adam Coate. So for the whole weekend Martin Kadlecik was watching Adam Coate from the back, or he was looking at his back, and that's not the view he wants to see out of the cockpit of his car. He wants to be there up in the front, leading the race and fighting for the championship title to the very last race, which will take place on Balaton Park. But before that, we are in the Czech Republic, the second Czech round of the championship. The season has started in Austria with 2 race weekends on Red Bull Ring, the Formula 1 track, and Salzburg Ring. Then we came to the Czech Republic for the first time, to Most at the end of July. Then it was Slovakia Ring, and now here we are in Brno. It's really good that we have the Balaton Park as the addition to the calendar. The brand new Hungarian track, it's good to be there. And I believe it will be a great title showdown in Hungary. But before that, let's get ready for some racing action here in Brno. Both cars of Hyundai Ioniq Motorsport locked up the front row. It means Adam Coate is going to start the race from pole position. Next to him there is Jiří Zbožínek with the second Hyundai Elantra and TCR. Behind the 2 cars of Hyundai Ioniq Motorsport we've got both Audis of Adidas Racing, Martin Kadlecik in P3 and Bartosz Groszek, one of the former champions, in P4. The grid is set, we have the green flag, we have the red light, so let's go racing again. We are racing now, and it was a good start, I believe, by Jiří Zbožínek, yes, but also great start by Adam Coate. Nevertheless, he is under the pressure from Martin Kadlecik. Martin Kadlecik was there trying to overtake his biggest rival in the title fight, but still, it's Adam Coate up in the front, leading the race. As I said on the starting grid, I hope that Adam's car will be alright for the race. Now we go 3 wide! We go 3 wide into the 3rd corner. Nice battle between Groszek, Kadlecik and Zbožínek. What a fight, what a battle between these 3 cars. Only 8 cars has started the race because Radoslav Obertal was unable to start to join because of the damaged
damage he collected in the collision between him and Colt in the sighting lap. So we do have only 8 cars on the track, and Adam Colt is doing a great job. Adam Colt is doing the great job, and he is doing everything he needs to claim his first TCR Eastern Europe Championship. Last year and the year before, he finished second in the championship standings, behind Matej Homola, his former teammate, who won the championship in TCR Eastern Europe twice in 2023 and 2024. This year he switched for GT racing. We have Matej Homola in a GT2 Series Europe, so he's there under the Stefan Rattel organization for the, let's say, greatest GT series or greatest GT organization in Europe. So Matej Homola made another step in his career, but it only means that the championship throne is empty here in the TCR Eastern Europe Championship, and Adam Colt wants to sit on it after the season so badly. 22 minutes 40 seconds to go. Adam Colt is leading the way ahead of Jiří Zbožínek. So it's a formation of 2 Hyundai Elantras and TCRs, both entered by Hyundai Janík Motorsport into the championship, into the TCR Eastern Europe. And Adam Colt set the fastest lap of the race last time around to 15.04, much quicker than Zbožínek, much quicker than Kadlecik. So he is in control of the situation right now with 22 minutes to go. Behind Colt and Zbožínek we have Martin Kadlecik in the 3rd place, and his teammate Bartosz Groszek locking up into this corner, but still in the 4th place, ahead of the Croatian driver Žarko Knego, racing with another Elantra and TCR in the blue color. And behind his Elantra, it's another Czech driver, Petr Čížek, racing with the brand new Cupra TCR. So it's a brand new car bought by Petr Čížek for this season. Right now we have Petr Čížek in a 6th place, ahead of Vít Smejkal. Ivars Valers with another Audi RS3 is in 8th place, and there is nobody else, because as I told you on the grid, Radoslav Obertal was not able to take part in the race due to the damage he suffered during the sighting lap in the collision between him and Adam Colt. What a shame for Radoslav Obertal. It's not good to not see him racing today, but of course there will be second race tomorrow, so still a chance for Radoslav Obertal to fight for some good result here in Brno. On the main straight again, and this time it was Jiří Zbožínek, the fastest around. So the gap between Adam Colt and Jiří Zbožínek is a bit smaller now. It's a gap of 0.5 of a second between these two drivers. So Colt is leading the way ahead of Zbožínek, and so far there has been no chance for Martin Kadlecik to try to overtake at last one of the 2 Hyundais up in the front. You can see the difference between the 2 Elantras. Adam Colt is driving the latest, the brand new body kit of the Elantra and TCR, and on the other hand Jiří Zbožínek has the previous specification of the body kit. Nevertheless, I was told by the drivers many times that the difference on the track is almost nothing between these 2 body kits. So the main goal to put this body kit on the car is to be close to the design of the road legal car as much as possible. That's the main reason. Otherwise, there has been almost no changes to the car. For Jiří Zbožínek, this could be a very good race actually, because as he is in the second place, he is in the fight for his best result yet this year. Jiří Zbožínek once finished third in the first race in Most, and actually that was his only podium so far this season, so this is a good way how to change it. On Slovakia ring, once Jiří Zbožínek was really close, but in the first race he finished in P5, so at the end it was not a podium finish for him. But this time here in Brno, the chance is absolutely there, and as you can see, it's a, I would say, status quo between Jiří Zbožínek and Martin Kadlecik. 7/10 of a second, respectively 8/10 of a second between Zbožínek and Kadlecik. So Martin Kadlecik is not in the striking distance for the fight here. Of course, it's a busy weekend for the whole Hyundai Ioniq Motorsport team here in Brno, because it's a large team entering multiple classes, including the GT Cup Series. It's the only Aston Martin Vantage GT4 racing in the Czech Republic in the Central European Zone Championship that is being entered by Ioniq Motorsport, and the team boss Václav Janík is also one of the drivers, mostly for the endurance rounds, so we're gonna see Václav Janík later today in the endurance race. So right now Václav Janík is just the team boss, sitting on the pit wall and closely following his two drivers, racing for 1-2 finish, possibly here in Most, in Brno, of course, sorry. Then, of course, we also have Ioniq Motorsport cars in Formula 4 Central European Zone Championship, and there the team is mainly focused on David Gorčica, very much talented Czech driver. Plus, we also have Ioniq Motorsport in Renault Clio Cup Bohemia. So you may remember a race which has happened earlier today. We were watching a great battle between Tomáš Pekař and Julian Smiechowski for the second place in the Clio Cup Bohemia race, and on the finish line it was Julian Smiechowski, the driver of Ioniq Motorsport, who took the second place just ahead of Tomáš Pekař. So it was a great result for Ioniq Motorsport. But the Ioniq Motorsport drivers are chasing down the biggest result of Saturday here in Brno right now, right here in this race, and it would be a dream come true if they claim a 1-2 finish in this race. Still Adam Colt leading the race ahead of Jiří Zbožínek, but Jiří Zbožínek needs to be careful and extra cautious, because Martin Kadlecik is actually closely behind him. You can see the difference here. It's not a large gap between Zbožínek and Kadlecik, 0.6 of a second between the two Czech drivers. with 14 minutes to go. Behind Kadlecik it's Bartosz Groszek, one of the former champions of this championship. Then it's Petr Cížek lapping in P5, Žárkov Nego in P6. So that means that Petr Cížek overtook Žárkov Nego during this race. So Petr Cížek behind the wheel of his brand new Cupra TCR is there in 5th place, Žárkov Nego in 6th place, Víc Mejkal in P7, Ivars Valers in P8. So it's another Audi RS3 TCR closing the field. And for Martin Kadlecik, this is simply not enough. This is simply not enough because as it stands now, Adam Koht is taking out of 25 points, and there is a battle between Martin Kadlecik and Jiří Zbožínek, because Zbožínek made a mistake. He went too wide out of the corner, and Martin Kadlecik immediately took his chance for overtaking. The fight goes on, but this corner is to the right hand side, so that was a good news for Martin Kadlecik as he was on the inside line. So Martin Kadlecik now is in the 2nd place, and as I said previously, Jiří Zbožínek should be super cautious. He wasn't for a while, he made a mistake, and of course Martin Kadlecik has accepted the invitation. He says, thank you very much, I'll be the 2nd driver now. And here we are with 12 minutes to go. I was just about to say that the 3rd place is just simply not enough for Martin Kadlecik if we speak about his championship chances. Now it looks a bit better for Martin Kadlecik, but still the difference in points between the two drivers up in the front was 20 points before this race. 175 for Koht, 155 for Kadlecik. As it stands now, Adam Koht is still gaining some advantage, because for the 1st place on the finish line he would be taking another 25 points, plus he already took 3 points for the pole position. Yes, so actually the difference between these two drivers is 23 points, not 20 points, yes, because we award top 3 drivers from the qualifying with 3, 2 and 1 point. So Adam Koht, after winning the qualifying, he already took 3 points here in Brno. So it only means he has 178, so the difference is 23 points. If he takes another 25 points, it wouldn't be a good news for Martin Kadlecik, because he's losing 23 points, and virtually he is only taking 18 points. He needs more. He needs more to keep his title chances alive, not only in a theoretical way. He needs to have an actual chance to fight for the title to the very last race in Hungary. Still 10 minutes to go, still plenty of time for Martin Kadlecik to do something, to try something. Last time around, Martin Kadlecik was actually faster than Adam Koht. 209.4 for Adam Koht, 209.2 for Martin Kadlecik. So the gap is only 1 second between Adam Koht and Martin Kadlecik. If this is Formula 1, I would say that Martin Kadlecik is within the DRS range. But of course this is the touring car racing, and we don't have such a things here. Martin Kadlecik just needs to fight for it. And the question is if he has enough pace to do so. So 8 minutes to go, and here we are again, and we need to check on the lap times again. This is the final climb of the circuit towards the final chicane. The next corner will be to the left side and to the right side. This is the final chicane with the pit entry. And we are on the main straight again. Is Martin Kadlecik any closer? Actually, he is. Yes, actually he is. It's 0.8 of a second now. So also this time Martin Kadlecik was faster around the lap than Adam Colt. 2:09.6 for Colt, 2:09.4 for Kadlecik. 0.8 of a second between the two Czech drivers fighting each other for the championship title in the TCR Eastern Europe Championship. 23 points between them. So Adam Kadlecik, Martin Kadlecik, of course, just needs to try everything to get himself into the striking distance, and then he can think about winning the race. But not much time has left, actually. Only 6.5 minutes to go. So we may have 3 more laps at max. Maybe less, of course. It looks to me that Martin Kadlecik is always a bit quicker in the final sector. He's doing a great job into the Schwann's corner, and here we are again in the final climb, and I believe that again the gap between the two drivers is again a bit smaller. It was 0.8 of a second last time around, so does he get any closer now? Let's wait and see. And actually, yes, 0.5 of a second. So still Martin Kadlecik is chasing down Adam Colt, and maybe we are going to see final showdown for the race winner here in Brno. With 5 minutes to go, we have only 0.5 of a second between the race leader and also championship leader and the racer in the second place, who is also in the second place in the overall standings of the championship. And it's crystal clear that Martin Kadlecik is going to try something. He's getting closer and closer behind Adam Colt. Again, we are entering the stadium section, so we are under the famous C grandstand. Here we are, the C grandstand with the car parked on the top. Favorite place among the fans here in Brno, always fully packed for MotoGP, of course, from very early morning actually. But these two drivers are only focused on the race and on the fight for the race win here in Brno. I believe that Martin Kadlecik is just braking a bit later into this corner, and that always gets him closer and closer to Adam Coate. Now it's the time to climb up the final straight before the final chicane. Maybe Martin Kadlecik is already using the slipstream behind Adam Coate's Hyundai Elantra and TCR, and these two guys are closer to each other again. Bit wide for Coate, and this time it was really close between these two drivers. For the first time, Martin Kadlecik saw a chance for overtaking. Again, he is closer. 0.3 of a second. 0.3 of a second between Coate and Kadlecik with 3 minutes to go. And now he is in the striking distance. Definitely he is. This is how you shall fight for the championship title. Against your main rival. Against your main opponent on the track. Now Adam Coate needs to be defensive. Maybe he is also struggling with the car because of the damage from the sighting lap, because look at Jiří Zbožínek, he is also getting closer and closer, and now it's a sandwich. One Audi between the two Hyundais, and Kadlecik goes for it! Kadlecik goes for it! That's the fight for the P1, and there's a contact between the two drivers fighting for the championship title, and Martin Kadlecik is the new race leader! With 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, Martin Kadlecik did it! Martin Kadlecik is the new race leader here in Brno, and this is the most important thing for him in the championship title fight. He is ahead of Adam Coate, and now he can go for the 25 points and make the gap between him and Coate at last a bit smaller. This is the moment of hope for Martin Kadlecik, who is the new race leader with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. But look at Adam Coate and Jiří Zbožínek. Zbožínek is closely behind his teammate and his team number one. I'm wondering if Jiří Zbožínek is actually allowed to fight Adam Coate on the track. I would say no, because from the team's perspective it just makes no sense to me. And I believe that Jiří Zbožínek will be ordered to stay behind Adam Coate and just to cover his second place. 1 minute to go. It means this is the final lap of the race, and you can see how much quicker Martin Kadlecik is. He is leading with the gap larger, over 1 second now. So I believe the race has been decided in the fight for the first place. What a great job done by Martin Kadlecik. He was patient, he was waiting, he was building up. And then he attacked and overtook Adam Coate. So he is the new race leader. And he's coming for the 25 points. He deserves so much after this race, because it's his victory, it's his fight. He did absolutely everything he could to overtake Adam Coate in this race, and already you can see the large gap between Martin Kadlecik and Adam Coate. So it's a great position for the Czech driver leading the race. Then it's Adam Coate in second place and Jiří Zbožínek in third. And as I said previously, I believe that Jiří Zbožínek is not allowed to overtake Adam Coate. Hyundai Ioniq Motorsport has to do absolutely everything for grabbing the championship title, and this race obviously does not go as they planned before it. So the second to last chicane, and it's time to climb up. It's time to climb up for the final time in this race. And it's only the final chicane ahead of Martin Kadlecik. And we are just going to witness the moments of joy, not only for Martin Kadlecik, but also for the whole Adidas Racing. Martin Kadlecik wins the first race here in Brno, and it could be a turnaround in the championship fight between him and Adam Kout. Adam Kout finishes the race in the second place, Jiří Zbožínek in third, Bartosz Groszek in fourth place. So both Adidas cars and both Janik cars are within the top 4. Then it's Petr Cížek in 5th place. Here he is in his grey Cupra, just ahead of the Croatian driver Žarko Knego, the Croatian driver racing in Elantra. Then it's Vít Smejkal in 7th place and Ivars Valers in P8. What a race! What a race here in Brno. What a great fight, not only for the race winner, but also for the championship title. And this was mega job done by Martin Kadlecik. He was confident that he can do it, and he did. Well, tomorrow, race number 2. It will be another chance, of course, for Adam Kout. Again, I must say that maybe his car wasn't all right today. So, what a race, what a show! And I can't be more excited for the second race of the TCR Eastern Europe tomorrow. Again, we can check on the standings. So Martin Kadlecik is today's winner, ahead of Adam Kout and Jiří Zbožínek. If we speak about the manufacturers, it's Audi ahead of Hyundai, and Hyundai, then it's Bartosz Groszek, Petr Cížek, Žarko Knego, Vít Smejkal, Ivars Valers and Jaroslav Overtal, who did not take part in the race. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let's continue with TCR Racing here in Brno tomorrow.
Everybody in their grid positions. The green flag is now in the air.
Oh no, Germán, he makes a mistake!
pánové, je před námi další vyhlášení závodu, který nám před několika okamžiky skončil. Bude to jenom jedno vyhlášení, ale zase na pódiu bude celkem více lidí. Tak tedy, vezmeme to od třetího místa. Na třetím místě se umístil Jiří Zbožínek. Na místě druhém Adam Kout. A vítězem se stal Martin Kadlečík. Zároveň bych poprosil zástupce týmu Adidas Racing, aby přišel také na pódium, a zároveň ještě vítěz Rocky Rocket, a to je Vít Smejkal. Na počest vítěze česká státní hymna. Tři nejrychlejší Martin Kadlečík, Adam Kout, Jiří Zbožínek a také vítěz Rocky Rocket, Vít Smejkal. Zároveň Martin Kadlečík nejlepším juniorem tohoto závodu. Gratulujeme nejrychlejším a zároveň poprosíme Martina Kadlečíka, aby přišel sem za námi dolů a vylosoval obrácení pořadí. Mimochodem, to byl tedy první, takže on sám si vylosuje, ze které pozice bude startovat, aby potom třeba neříkal, a on to někdo vylosoval jinak. Ne. Tak, Martine,